We're going to talk about a young lady that I don't believe I've ever talked about on this platform before. And to be honest, my knowledge of her is very small. Nevertheless, she recently, actually, let's just reveal who she is. Summer Walker. All right. This lovely young lady just went up to Complex and had an interview, one of which perfectly highlights just how shallow and worldly some of these modern women have become. And if you guys remember my previous conversations about how women will leave even the most solid, dependable type of men, either because they're boring or they don't bring that excitement into their life, today's clip will help explain even more of exactly why. So we're going to watch this one together, discuss and dissect her feeble-ass mindset, and try to gain clarity on why being a good man, even if you're not breaking the bank, still isn't good enough for some of these modern women today. So let's get active. Without further ado.
You said, before my love couldn't be bought, but now that's all I want.
Yes.
This is a lyric on your new song.
Open up that wallet.
Okay.
Open it! I get so excited.
So now,
where we going, what we doing.
do you mind if the love that's being bought for you is fake items?
I do. Don't bring me no fake shit.
Why?
I can.
You had no issue with buying fake shit for other people?
Because I have to know that you're sitting up at night calculating your finances on how you're going to recover because you outdid yourself. Yes.
So you want them to spend?
Yes.
Perhaps go in debt.
And when you go broke, I will leave you.
Oh.
Figure it out.
So you're here to just bleed them dry.
Yes.
As soon as you get everything, you're off. Do you normally seek out the victims, or do they come? Is it inbound calls?
Oh, no. I never chase.
So it's never outbound?
I only attract.
Inbound only.
And if you came and talked to me, that's your fault.
Okay. Where my damn soundboard at?
What?
Again, I don't know much about this young lady. One can only assume the degree of trauma that she's come from to be so comfortable, or past relationship bullshit that she's gone through in order to be so comfortable to be able to say these things. The one thing I do give her credit for is that she's at least honest about where she is and how she just sees men as an ATM and wants to just use them. And at the point that she's done using you, she will go the other way. Now, some may say that she's trolling right here, but honestly, I think she's way more serious than what people might give her credit for. And as much as a war zone these dating streets are here today, why would you want to be her damn test subject? At the end of the day, she'll just go back and say, well, you didn't know? Like, this is, I would say this on public podcast. Why didn't you believe me, baby? And taking a quick scroll down her Instagram, it's the exact same image that I run from the hills from. Chest tattoos, finger tattoos, eyelashes that curl up and around and touch her eyebrows, fingernails long enough to question how sanitary her backside is, and showing off the memory glands every single moment that she gets. For these are the ones that were told to be strong and independent, but yet make pain and trauma their hobby and utilize their music as their form of therapy, as opposed to the therapy that they need to get full joy and fulfillment out of their life. Nevertheless, let's continue.
Prerogative. You signed up for this.
Ladies, if you try to ride or die, you will, in fact, die. Don't do that shit no more. You look stupid.
I do want to think, and maybe this is me being optimistic, that not like 100% exclusively that will be the experience. You know, maybe there are some good dynamics.
Quick emergency meeting. I was recently searching for my name online and found way too much personal information, which brought me down this weird rabbit hole of how that could have happened, and found out that there's companies out there called data brokers that will sell your data to marketers, scammers, and even stalkers. And it's a nasty, disgusting feeling knowing that there's bad actors out there selling my information, selling your information for profit. But that's why I'm recommending today's sponsor, Aura. Now, I use Aura to automatically remove my information from these sites and keep my information off. But they do other things as well, such as bank fraud and identity theft alerts, VPN access. But guys, utilize my link down in the description box down below for a 14-day trial. at least see if you've been compromised. Privacy is king in this day and age, and you should know if your information is out there. So again, utilize my link, aura.com/MTR, in the description box down below to try 2 weeks free. That's way more than enough time to see if your personal data has been exposed. Go now. I'm not sure who this brother is, but how many ways you gonna try to step around? How many ways? This is what men have to do in conversations. Instead of holding them accountable or saying, nah, I don't actually believe that. Actually, you thinking that is going to drive potential future families apart. Maybe not really. Sometimes we sort of ought to not think about that way. Like, how many ways he gonna He's trying.
I do want to think, and maybe this is me being optimistic, that not like 100% exclusively that will be the experience. Maybe there are some good dynamics still left, no?
It could.
The word passive in the dictionary, let's just put a picture of this young brother in front of it.
Could be. I'm not a man hater. I haven't. No, it could be. I'm just going off of realistically what I've seen. I'm not going off of what might be. I'm sure there are plenty of wonderful, loving, great men out here.
Okay.
Who are, like yourself, who are providers and protectors.
Well, now you lost me. Provider?
What? You playing?
No.
You don't provide?
Of course not. God is the ultimate provider. He provides.
You
so
don't
Lord,
provide?
No, because he does. I don't want to. I'm not trying to. He's the ultimate provider.
And this is why, never mind. Go back to what I said. You see, they'll leave you high and dry, rent not paid, no food in your fridge, no snacks for your kids. Hell no. Do not ride or die.
Well, no, he's saying that because he don't want to be on your option table, ma'am. All right? Masculine men absolutely provide, and I'm sure that he knows that, but they provide with women that are worthy. All right? And what we can clearly see here is a woman projecting her past trauma and pain and is trying to wrap it up in empowerment to the I'm going to get naked power. My G's, you must be very careful when a hint of misandry comes through a woman's speech, right? Equating that God will provide as a man will be lazy is interesting. Could it mean that he understands leadership, he understands order, and that he trusts in something greater than him? Instead of healing for her trauma, she seeps into the hate that she has from men that have failed her in the past. And now every man after her trauma is the enemy. He is the opposition. Meanwhile, she's just projecting. This is exactly why discernment matters. Before you take them seriously, you must understand their trauma. For your lack of vetting can show up in detrimental ways to yourself in the future. Now, this next part, she more defines where this stems from.
So what is the relationship status for you right now? I'm assuming single and enjoying.
Yeah.
Will it be that for a while?
I think so. I don't know. I just don't like them anymore. Like,
When you say them.
like men, I don't like to date wise. Like, y'all can provide, but like to like them, I don't know.
So you haven't liked a man in a while?
No, cause like, what is that?
As someone who has the discography of your own, I think you know what it means to like someone.
No, I just like I can't get into it. Yeah.
I love the self-awareness stuff.
What?
For sure.
These are your queens? These are the women that are leading a generation further. Those that get an audience off of man hate. This is misandry. She's gaining an audience built on her goddamn trauma. She is monetizing trauma. For all of the lovely young ladies that are out there that see shit like this and turn her music off, I salute you. Feeding an engine that supplies money to bullshit like this on the back of negative image towards men is evil. But rarely, though, you gotta feel bad for her when you peel back the onion, because she cries herself to sleep at night for lack of what she thinks that she is owned. She battles her inner demons of not being good enough, or her expectations or requirements never being met. And the thing is that my G's, protect your peace, because her trauma is not your problem. And I don't want any of you fix-it type dudes to come down up in here, right? Like, you mix the fix-it boys, the Captain Saver, the dudes that thinks that they can fix her. What seems like short-term fun now is really a lifetime of chaos.
How has this new mindset impacted and or influenced the music? Is the new music that you're now recording more emblematic of that?
Yeah, I'm moving into like a little bit of a different genre. As I like talk about new things that I'm usually not talking about, because I'm usually just like, oh, he broke my heart, put it on an 808 trap beat. And so now we're just trying different things.
Okay. What's the subject matter now?
The other songs are kind of just more so like, oh, I choose me type shit. Yeah.
Lastly, on the dating tip before we move on, I want to talk about an unfortunate situation for you that led to an incredible line and meme for us as fans and viewers, and that was, I can't help my cousin bring the bags in the house.
Yes.
What do you remember about that? Incredible line. What do you remember about a moment like that? Was it infuriating for you?
It was. I was really ignorant, but hey.
Did you laugh at it, or were you like in too deep?
No, I was like, that's trifling as fuck. I literally don't even have to say anything on that because his life is terrible now. So
I think that section and how she holds on to her bitterness sort of, speaks for itself. Now we're going to skip to the end of the entire podcast because she says something very interesting about one of her lyrics.
My last thing for you, you did like a interview with Ari Lennox for your last album, or maybe the one prior, and you said this quote that I thought was interesting. You said, yeah, you were talking about, I guess, like men and your lifestyle. You said, I like it when I'm with you, but I know I ultimately want to die alone.
I said that?
You damn sure did.
Damn. Yeah, because it's really giving that still. Yeah.
You still have goals of
dying alone?
Yeah.
It's like, I like want to fuck with somebody. I do, because I'm a lover girl. But then it's like, once you really, what am I trying to say? Once you really like decenter men from your life and you really find your peace with just yourself and how peaceful your home be and just how peaceful everything be, then it just start to get like, do you really want a nigga?
This is
so
really
then it'd be
pathetic.
like, die alone don't sound too bad.
Do you think that will be what happens in the life of Summer Walker?
It could be, but as long as I'm at peace, then it's cool. Cause it's like everybody I know that got a nigga is like calling me, girl, he cheated, girl, he whooped my ass, girl, he gave me an STD, girl, it's this and that bitch following that page, oh my God, his baby mama stalking me. Like the shit that I hear, it's nuts. So it just gets to a point where it's like, damn, I'm bored, but I don't have nothing to complain about to none of my friends. Nothing. I have not one thing to complain about because I don't fuck with
So
Yeah, we're going to end it right here. And, this is just her unfortunate life. And the thing is like, no matter how much that I do this content, right, and I try to make it clear that people should be seeking accountability, right? Like if all of the situations that you are involved in, or even that your friends are involved with, like your friend groups, not any of that you can take a mirror and point back to, well, how have I enabled this? What about this or my selection process is leading to this inevitable result? It can never be on them. It's just on the other. But the difference with this is that not only is she monetizing this trauma, so really when I look at this, and I would tell you guys, follow the money, who knows how much of this is real within her life, but let's say that it is. She's also creating music with a team of people that are monetizing hate for the other, decentering of the other. There's no family building, there's no life building, there's just pure independence. Meanwhile, we're not designed to be alone, and programming a generation of modern women to follow suit, where they're choosing independence over interdependence. And my response is like, at the end of the day, it's a free country. They can choose however they want to choose, do whatever they want to do, but only they will feel the consequences of loneliness into the future. And as a man, you can only choose peace over chaos. And when you meet an agent of chaos, you handle her appropriately, which is not to handle her at all. I recently had a friend of a friend that was just outed on social media for domestic violence. And it's this chick just blowing up his spot in front of his friends and his family and is talking all of this. It's like absolutely insane to watch that she's doing this publicly. And my boy, who's the friend in between, you know, he asked me, like, what did I think about it? My first thought was it was going to happen sooner or later. Why is it that I say that? Because I met the chick, and the chick has the image of a Summer Walker. Looks, acts, talks, weaves just like her, behaves just like her, and the chick on top had like a BBL. And within a couple of conversations, this chick was already, when the guy wasn't there, was already talking about how messed up of a guy that he is, that he hits her and like all of these things. And inevitably, if you choose to continue to go back up in that situation, then at what point do you why do we know about all of this? We shouldn't know about any of this because at the end of the day, you're going to go right back to the guy. But the guy, he chose toxic. And I think that it comes from his own trauma-filled background. But it's just two little toxic people, and they both do things to each other. It's two toxic people, and now it has culminated to him being embarrassed all online because of these allegations that she put on him. Peace, which is going to be a subset of respect, is your absolute greatest currency when it comes to joy within the life of a masculine man. Please don't spend or invest time on chaos with these agents of chaos. By the way, these comment sections, they say a lot. Some are be representing us weird, socially awkward girlies so well. I F with how she embraces her shyness and goes at her own pace. We don't like doing all the talking and being a center, right? Like they love her, right? Ladies, if you ride or die, you will in fact die. LOL, 603 likes. And it just goes on and on. She was so real about decentering men. Once you've been through all of it, nothing really affects you anymore.
Love being married. I love my husband. I love coming home to my husband. I love cooking for my husband. I love shopping for my husband. I love being around my husband. I love cuddling with my husband. I love laughing with my husband. I love the fact that I know he has my back and that he covers me and prays for me. I love the fact that I have a leader in the home and I don't have to figure everything out by myself. I love the fact that I have a provider. I love the fact that he's a good father. I love all of that. Y'all can keep that outside stuff, hitting the streets. That's cool. That's fine. I'm going to hit the streets with my husband. I'm going to go outside with my husband. I'm going to enjoy life with my husband. Y'all can have it.
Men will keep doing for other people what's appreciated. They need to be appreciated a lot. So much of what stops happening is because we expect them to do it. And so we think they don't deserve appreciation for doing something they just should do. So we don't appreciate them.
Wow. We stop saying thank you.
We stop being thank you. Honey, thank you. Thanks for doing that for me. And this is where we take so many things personally that aren't personal. Like single focus, we take personally. He's ignoring me. No, he's ignoring everything but what he's doing, and he didn't have to do that. His brain did it for him. But so there's all these things we take personally, and then there's the things we don't take personally. That what they do for us, they do for us.
All right, guys, let me know what you think about the content today. Leave your comments down up in the comment box down below. Do you think I got all the points out? Do you think I was absolutely wrong? Let me know. Let me know what you guys think about it, so we can continue on this path towards excellence, greatness, and understanding how to live a joyous, fulfilled life, because the selection of who you wake up to each and every day is going to be a major component of that. Love you guys. I'll see you soon, all right? Until next time. Peace.
You is ratchet as they come, rainbow weaves and batwing lashes, weighing more than a man. What time is your football practice? I bet you can hit that A-gip like like a mug, how you big back it. Said a man must buy you gifts. Where here goes a Fitbit tracker. Are you mad? Cause you got 3 kids by 4 different dads. You pick cookies, then you bash. Oh man, when you get sad.